Disclaimer. IELTS Copyright Disclaimer. The information on this video is for informational purposes only. IELTS is a registered trademark of the University of Cambridge ESOL, the British Council, and IDP Education Australia. This YouTube channel and its owners are not affiliated, approved, or endorsed by the University of Cambridge ESOL, the British Council, or IDP Education Australia. Cambridge IELTS Book 18, Reading Test 4. Reading Passage 1. The title of the passage is Green Roofs. This is a list of some uncommon words in this reading passage and the proper meanings of these uncommon words. Lush implies dense or attractive. Foliage implies leaves of a plant or tree. Sight implies seen or view. Mitigation implies decrease or reduction. Adapt implies adjust. Monumental implies very big or huge. Pave the way implies make possible or make easier. Ongoing implies continuing or continuous. Showcase implies display or show. Integrate implies join or unite or combine. Partially implies partly or not completely. Demonstrate implies show or display. Deal with implies tackle or manage or handle. Dementia implies one type of disease that causes loss of memory. Obesity implies one type of disease that causes excessive fat in a person's body. Mainstream implies normal or majority. Array implies arrangement or collection or display. Norm implies example or model. Landscape implies scene or scenery. Disruption implies disturbance or disorder. Worthwhile implies valuable or useful or meaningful. Concept implies idea or thought or theory. Biodiversity implies variety of life on Earth. Trend implies tendency or style or fashion. Barrier implies obstacle or obstruction. Replicate implies repeat or duplicate. Elsewhere implies another place or other places. Cambridge IELTS Book 18, Reading Test 4. Reading Passage 2. The title of the passage is The Growth Mindset. This is a list of some uncommon words in this reading passage and the proper meanings of these uncommon words. Growth mindset implies a belief that any person's abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and learning from challenges. Innate implies inborn and inherent abilities of a person. Supplant implies replace or remove. Sought implies searched. Quantify implies count or calculate or measure. Progressive implies advanced-minded or broad-minded or open-minded. Revolt implies rebel or mutiny. Notion implies belief or idea or concept. Inherent implies inborn or natural. Destiny implies luck or fate or fortune. Educator implies a person whose work is teaching others, like teacher, professor, coach, etc. Hallway implies entrance or entry path. Coax implies persuade or make someone agree. Subsequently implies after or later or afterwards. Impediment implies obstacle or barrier. Obsess implies preoccupy or fascinate. Dissonance implies conflict or disagreement. Applaud implies clap or standing ovation. Harsh implies tough or rough or severe. Null implies invalid or useless or worthless. Cope with implies manage and overcome problems successfully. Misappropriate implies steal. Conflate implies join together, combine or merge. Self-esteem implies a person's confidence in their ability and value. Intervention implies interference. Subtle implies artful or tricky or delicate. Adolescent implies teenage. Vague implies unclear or uncertain. Dispute implies disagree or argue or doubt. Attribute implies characteristic or quality or trait. Paradoxically implies two facts or qualities which seem to contradict each other. Deluded notion implies false idea or false belief. Cambridge IELTS Book 18, Reading Test 4. Reading Passage 3. The title of the passage is Alfred Wegener, Science, Exploration, and the Theory of Continental Drift. This is a list of some uncommon words in this reading passage and the proper meanings of these uncommon words. Go through implies continue. Laterally implies related to side or towards the side. In many respects implies in many ways or in many aspects. Descendant implies successor or heir. Intriguing thing implies interesting thing or curious thing. Pursue implies follow or chase. Aloft implies in the air or in a high position. Turnout implies result or outcome. Sideline implies unimportant or not actively involved. Guidepost implies guideline. Index implies table or catalog or symbol. Aspect implies side or part. Urge implies advise or request. Interruption implies pause or break or interval. Entail implies involve or require. In this respect implies in this way or thus. Speculation implies guess or assumption. Firmly implies strongly or definitely. Coherent implies well organized. Narrative implies story or history. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel to get more fruitful videos in the upcoming days. You are also requested to write positive comments, like and share the video. Thank you very much for watching this video.